Water element sensing. So this energy is a wonderful energy, actually. It is a time, it's kind of a time for retreat, for being quiet, for just allowing things to go over or to blow over. It really is a very important time to tap into your senses, your instincts and your intuitions. It's also a time to pull back your energy, because your energy may be low. And it's a time really to just rest, recover, dream as well about what it is that you want to put into place. And also to tap into your creative or artistic energy. So this can be through imagination and inspiration, connecting to spirituality, or to, as I said, an artistic or a creative endeavor, because those energies will be very strong. It's the water element, so it's all the senses, and it's also about emotional aspects. And in some cases, as I say, you may just need to put a few boundaries in place to just withdraw, to give yourself time to do those reconnections, and also to just connect to your imagination, your inspiration, and also for dreaming and for recovery almost. But it's very much a time for gathering your resources, harnessing your resources, for when you get the go ahead to move forward. So it could be throughout a period of like quietness. It's almost like the quietness before the storm. In some cases, it can be that you, some people may try and take advantage of you, or make demands on you while you are in this phase, because you are compassionate. It's an emotional energy. It's, the water signs, water element. So, that will be enhanced, and that caring and compassionate side. But, you can be, empathetic, but don't, as I said, have boundaries in place, protect your energy at this time, and just make sure that you don't get taken advantage of, because that sometimes can happen under this energy. But it's a wonderful time to just be calm and to tap into the other realms. You might find that in here there are other action-oriented energies, because you are an action sign. But what this is saying is that you may go through periods where you need to do this, or you may have been through a period where you have done this, where you have been quiet, and you may just be slowly coming out of it, and perhaps towards the end of the month, then the action will come in. So this is like a preparation period. So you are either coming out of it, or you are still in it. But it's just to tell you that this is necessary as part of the process here. We have also got Sedna Infinite Supply. So it says here, you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So if you have been worrying or concerned about finances, or about not having enough, or not having what you need, then Sedna is here to reassure you. She's saying that this is an abundant universe, okay? And there's infinite supply for everybody. And she's saying that you just need to rest in that, and not allow yourself to slip into worry or fixating on things like that. Know that the universe has your back, that you will have what you need. You will have a roof over your head. You will have food to eat. You will have what you need. And also to just be aware that this is an abundant universe. You can tap into that by having that faith, all right? By having faith that it is an abundant universe, and that your needs will be met. Okay. It's also about balancing giving and receiving. So if you have been giving too much, then you are out of balance. If you have been receiving too much, and then you're also going to be out of balance. So, and there's lots of ways to balance this. So it is also about giving back to yourself. So you may be giving plenty to others and not actually receiving anything. So whether it's something that somebody wants to give you, whatever that may be open and gracious and accept. Okay. Or it could be that you need to give back to yourself. So this can be in looking after your health, little luxuries, doing things which for yourself, like you are your own best friend. And then that should right the scales. It's also a case of, if you feel that you have been on the receiving end too much, then give back, give what you want to receive. So then, spread it around, whatever it may be, however you want to do it, but make sure that that the two are balanced, and then you can anchor abundance down. But just know that the universe has got your back, and then you have faith in that. Okay. All right, so we have got here the 10th house. So this is about career, fame, reputation, public status, all of those things may be coming in for you. It's also about authority figures. So this can be somebody in your life who is an authority figure, or it could be a parent, it could be somebody that you work with, or it could be a friend or somebody that you look up to. It could also be an authoritative institution. So this may be like a government situation or a military or something that has power and is authoritative. So any one of these aspects coming in. It can also be about becoming mature and making something official in some way. That can also be coming in with the 10th house. So now we have got here Mercury, mind, and then we've got bold, Freya. So Friday is named after her, but her energy is this very progressive, very bold energy. She has wings on her helmet, and she has the wisdom of the cat behind her, crystals and so on. So she's really tapping in all round. It says, unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. Okay, so don't be afraid to do that. Normally with Aries, that wouldn't be the case, but you may just be, after this water element card, you may just be hesitant at this point. Or you may just be waiting for the right time. Okay. So it's saying, it could be, it's a very flirtatious energy that she emits, but it's also very bold and adventurous. So this is about stepping out, and it could be out of your comfort zone. With that solar eclipse, new moon solar eclipse, it could be that it could push you out of your comfort zone. So it's about stepping out of that and going for it, but also it's a very flirtatious, very, loving yourself energy. Love yourself, and that is what you will project at this time. It could also be that you need to be bold in going after something in this that's coming up for you in the 10th house. You also have Mercury, mind. This could be a number of things coming in for you. It can be saying that bring humor in. Okay, bring humor in to your situation. Don't get overly serious, which sometimes can happen with the 10th house. Have fun, be bold. Get out, go and do things, and love your body, love your energy, and, be flirtatious with your energy. So it could be that as well. There could be a lot of communication coming in with the Mercury energy. This is quick wit. This is quick thinking, quick on your feet. It can also be, whether you are giving this out, perhaps discussing things with others or projecting this energy outwards. But it can also be that you are receiving news or you're hearing things. In some cases, it can be like gossip, so just take the high road in that case. But this is usually about discernment. It's about using your mind to work things out. You use your heart to make decisions, but you use your mind to weigh things up, to sift and sort and formulate. And this can be around figures. It can be around words. It can be anything to do with communication that Mercury rules. Mercury is the messenger of the gods. So it's also about that analytical ability. It can also be about the internet and communications of all kinds, using electronic communications or media. There's lots of ways that this can come in. It's also it's got the energy of truth as well. So you may be hearing truth, or you may be living your truth. And I feel that that is the case here, especially with Freya. You could be really coming into your own with this card. This is quick. This is incisive. This is quick-footedness. This is about quick wit and grasping things, doing your research, exchange of ideas, talking as well in some cases. You may have to really walk your talk as well in this house, being a career aspect. Maybe it's that coming in for you. But as I said, Mercury is retrograde till the 22nd of June. So just take that into consideration. There is a slight drag period after as well. So just bear that in mind. It could also bring in aspects to do with vehicles and travel, maybe even come in for you. You have got here the 11th house. So this is to do with your futuristic dreams, what you imagine for yourself, your visions for the future. You may be tapping into that in some way. It could also have something to do with your hobbies and your interests. How are you going to take that further? It can also be about your ideals, your ideal world, and so on. It can also be to do with friends or friendships that you have, aspects around that. Any kind of group activities comes in here as well. So this can be like associations, societies, or anywhere where you are part of a group. And this can be an online group even. It could also be connected to a global consciousness or group consciousness, social reform, trends in society, trends in what is popular and what is not, and how things are moving in the world. There's been a lot of turmoil. There still is at the moment. So a lot of things are shifting and changing, and this could be affecting a number of areas in your 11th house. But it is quite an expansive energy, and it's definitely about moving forward in some way into the future and using your contacts and your networks, and or even connecting with friends at this time, or there may be shifts and changes going on in that for you. Now we have got Saturn here. So as I said to you, Mercury can sometimes be about speaking your truth and being in your truth, your authentic self. And Saturn is certainly going to back that up. Saturn is about being your authentic self. So this is about everything to do with your authentic self, but it's also to do with your foundations in life, and what is working for you and what is not. And certain aspects that are not working for you may very well fall away at this time. So this could be friendships. It could be groups you're a member of. It could be other aspects to do with this. It could be some futuristic aspect or some ideal that you've had. So you may be taking a very realistic look at all of these aspects around you at this time, and coming to certain conclusions, or certain things may just occur. But if anything is wobbly or has a weak foundation in your life to do with this house, then Saturn will place too much pressure on it, and it will simply fall away. But it is also about bringing in rules and systems and structure and discipline in some cases. Some of it can be karma. So all of these aspects come in, just apply it as you need to in this 11th house. And it can also be around aspects to do with hard work, or putting your shoulder to the wheel, really digging in for the long term. In some cases, it can be that you feel just unappreciated in some way in this house. And, you just get you feel like you've been overlooked, or that you haven't really been appreciated in some way. That can sometimes come in with Saturn. But the wonderful aspect of Saturn is whatever you create under the Saturn energy will be a very strong foundation. It will have very strong roots, and it will stand the test of time. It's a slow-moving energy, but what it does is it forces you to build brick by brick. You also gain a tremendous amount of experience under the Saturn energy, because you have to focus really strongly on what is working, what is not, and moving forward and building a really strong system or foundation or structure for yourself. And sometimes, as I said, it may need austerity measures or cutting away things that just don't work for you. But ultimately, at the end of it, you come out very strong under the Saturn energy. Okay, Aries, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Have a wonderful month. And don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.